then present to the audience.
So we all have to do this?
Yeah, all individually.
We can do whatever we want.
Whatever you want. We've given you some things. We've got paper, we've got crayons. We didn't bring pens because we thought crayons was quite...
Okay.
So the contestants have 5 minutes to complete their task.
And let me go on a timer.
Do we have any glue?
Yes, it's glue sticks.
Where?
Glue sticks.
There should be glue sticks. They're bright yellow. I put 2 in.
Okay, you want one? You can't have it all.
And your 5 minutes starts now.
Okay.
How's it going, boys and girls? Sunday, we are just chilling out for a bit. Well, get that out of the way.
So what I've had for dinner. My dinner has consisted of a packet of salt and vinegar crisps, Twix, brownie and a bottle of water. Because that's all we really had left.
Breakfast of kings, I think. Yeah.
Mine is some like hot jalapeno pepper sandwiches. Like, no, I don't want that. You know. So yeah, I've had a packet of crisps, a Twix, a brownie and a bottle of water for breakfast, for dinner. Breakfast of kings, dinner of kings. I don't know what I'm talking about. Back to John.
Well, we've just had an eventful almost 3 hours. We joined the queue at what, about 11:20 to get an autograph or meet Ashley Ball. We queue to then pay for the ticket, and then we have to join the end of a bigger queue to then meet Ashley. So we finally get to like 2 people behind to actually finally get to meet Ashley, only for them to cap it right where we was, because I understand this, that Ashley and AJ, they needed to go for a break, but the queue situation on the autographs was an absolute bloody a joke. I don't mean any disrespect to anyone in particular, but there needs to be a better structure. There really does. The fact that you have to queue twice is stupid in my mind. So we've wasted about nearly 3 hours. But we've got priority token things. We've got to go back at 4 o'clock for the next autograph session. So hopefully finally get to meet Ashley. But I just wanted to make that apparent. I don't mean any disrespect to anyone in particular. It's nobody's fault per se. It's just the way that they did the queue situation. They need to revise it for next time. They really do. What do you think, Tim?
I mean, I've been here before. I've been to where I've been in queues. It got to a point where it's like, right, sorry, you have to come back later, but if you've already paid, you know, priority.
Yeah.
Fully understand that. Personally, just based off other cons I've been to, I will suggest this on the survey that they obviously would do at the con. It would probably help. It would help if you could book tickets on the Ponycart website, and then if you have them already booked, you could get your ticket for the autograph and then go straight there at the autograph signings. You don't have to pay that. That's just how I would do it, because I've seen other cons do that and it normally works quite well. I fully understand that there's going from fairly new to getting signings from guests. This is the second time where we've had guests. So I fully understand that it's a new system for them and working out the kinks. But I would mention on the survey that just allow us to book tickets on the website in advance. That would hopefully easily get into the queues. Again, I'm not, saying anything bad towards the con, it's a great con, and I appreciate the situation they are in. But planning ahead with booking tickets in advance would definitely help.
Yeah, I agree. I think having the option on the website to actually pay for your autographs up front, so that it kind of prioritises you more. I know they did have priority tickets, but obviously there's a limited number of those compared to general. so I missed out on them. But the fact is, there needs to be a better system, and the fact is, we just wasted like nearly 3 hours queuing. I understand they need to prioritise breaks for the guests and all that. I understand that completely. But the fact is that many people were behind us. There was still a massive queue behind us at the time. So it's not just me, but it affected a lot of people. So we've got to go back in about an hour and a half, about 4 o'clock, and then hopefully finally get to meet her. But she was very apologetic. Ashley was fantastic. She stayed an extra 45 minutes to try and get through people, but they had to cap it to forcibly give her a break. Same with AJ as well. AJ Bridal. But yeah, so I don't know what else we're going to do for the rest of the day. Probably just chill out for a bit and have a look around, and well, that's that. So yeah, onwards and upwards, I guess. Here we go, second time's a charm.
That is it for all our races, and I believe we have decided at home. So if I can please get Nick over here.
Well, good evening.
Hello.
It is still Sunday.
Yeah, it's still Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, Ponycon 2024 is officially over. I've had a really cracking time. I'm certainly feeling the after effects now.
Yeah. We've had pizza.
Yeah, we've had pizza.
Yes. How about you, grumpy old Rarity man? Because he reminds me of Rarity having a drama queen kind of thing going on. Anyway, so yeah, because I will give some context. Basically, after the rigmarole of what went on earlier today, that we both mentioned about earlier briefly, about the queuing situation, right? We came back, and for about half an hour straight, he was chuntering to himself and to be like, "I'm sorry, mate.
So are you.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry, mate."
Oh God, we're all just chuntering. We had a long afternoon.
We had a
were
long
just
day of queuing.
Yeah, we spent 5 hours total queuing today. Literally, this was literally my day for Ponycon. So we had breakfast at Costa. Got there, went to a panel. After the panel finished, queued for 3 hours to literally get to Ashley Ball, and then
Get told to go.
you literally get told, yeah, that's to come back to the next signing, because they did go over. Bless her, she did spend almost like an extra, probably like hour and a half.
No, she spent 45 minutes over
Yeah.
before she went for break.
And so a good 45 to an hour more than she was meant to.
Yeah.
Literally, I was stood literally in front of the table where she was, and we had to come back. So literally, grabbed something to eat, went back and queued for, what, hour and a half, hour and 40, something like that. Nearly 2 hours it must have been, to finally get a signature. And bless Ashley, bloody hell, that woman is just made of something else. She must have been knackered by the end of it, because I don't know how many people were signed after us, because obviously with me and John, we were given priority tickets, because obviously we already paid the signing before, so we were able to effectively skip the queue. But bloody hell, it's been one hell of a weekend. It has been a really good weekend. There has been some hiccups, but we're going to discuss that at a later date. Me and John, we're going to discuss that at a later date. But basically, it's been a great weekend. It's been fantastic. Very tired now, but it's great. we've got stuff signed. We bought a few bits and pieces. We've all chilled here, watched them film, ate a good pizza, and generally, yeah, we've had a really good time. And yeah, hotel's been quite nice as well. But the Best Western always is, so you know, free endorsement for the Best Western in Nottingham.
Yeah, good hotel.
But yeah, all in, great weekend, Ponycon 2024, had a really great time. As always, enjoyed it. Thumbs up to the organisers. You did a really great job. And generally, hopefully, we'll see you next year. So,
Yeah,
this is a very tired Sam. Peace out. Have a great one. And
Until next year.
until next year, 2025, indeed.
Any last bits you want to say, Lawrence?
Well, I will say, yeah, well, I myself did go and meet Ashley Ball yesterday. I queued for 2 hours, just over 2 hours in total. And, but yeah, thankfully got to meet her. Got a couple of signatures. Had a photograph. Got a hug. And then, yeah, and then later today, well, no, earlier today, sorry. Yeah, I just tell us how knackered I am. I don't know what time of day it is. Yeah, so I went and met AJ Bridle, the voice of Pip Petals from Generation 5. And she's lovely. She's also very lovely. I just told her that I really like Pip, and yeah, she wrote me very nice, gave me a very nice autograph, telling everyone how sweet I am, which she says.
Yeah, this one's a player. You gotta watch this one, girls. There it is.
And anyways, yeah, so UK Ponycon 2024 has been an absolute blast. I say Ponycon has never ever let me down in any way. Never been disappointed. Yep, and you know, thoroughly want to you know, obviously come back next year. So you know, roll on UK Ponycon 2025.
Aye. Well, yeah, I'm going to end this then. It has been a good weekend, all in all, should I say. There has been hiccups with every convention. I've been to many conventions over the years, and you can't go through a convention without hiccups. Technical issues, something not quite going well, but the queuing situation, I've never had a queuing issue like that, ever. And it was to the point where I could tell even the staff were stressed by it. So whoever came up with a queue situation needs to revise it, or they need to come up with a new idea. Either move to a different location that would be better suited for it. But the fact is, it's today, what was it, the final numbers?
1,400.
Yeah, well,
1,400.
It's about
1,377, I think, was the exact number that the crew said. But
right, so about 1,300 people. So you need a location or somewhere that will be able to situate that amount of people, if not more, and have big enough rooms. I understand. I mean, obviously, we've been a university. It has lecture halls for alternative programming. Alternative panels, which are very good. That's a good idea, but I'm just thinking that they're probably better or best moving the queue for where they put the voice actors. They're best seeing if they can move them somewhere else within the building, because what's causing a problem is that it's a bottleneck situation as well, and it's basically like a really, really narrow corridor bit. And I think that is part of the problem, where they've got space problems there. But yeah, we will talk a bit more about it in more depth probably when we're back home. But yeah, other than that, it's been a good weekend. I'm not going to blame anyone in particular. These things do happen. I just want to say a very quick thing, you know, is Ashley Ball, if I don't know if you should be watching this, but Ashley Ball is an absolute gem.
She
really is.
topped that off. Not only is that woman bloody hell made of stone, to put it simply. She was not just
She actually
so
missed.
kind.
She missed the ending ceremony because I think she was still signing.
Yeah, she was. When me and John kind of got our autographs, there was still, I don't know, 40, 50 people maybe
It was
waiting.
more than that.
Well, and the fact she was still there, I think was try and get as many people signed and, you know, autographed, photoed as she could. I have no idea if they've got everybody. I don't think they've got everybody done. Even with how willing to stay, they wouldn't have allowed it much longer, you know, because obviously by this point the con was wrapping up. But yeah, just respect to her, because honestly, to see someone who's clearly dedicated to the fans be willing to stay that extra bit to try and get everybody, you know, through. And wow, yeah. So Ashley, just deep respect to you. Thank you for being just so kind to
Also,
everyone.
I will say really quickly, she gave us a free print because of the waiting time. It was like an additional cost to get the print as well, which was, I don't know how much, but I basically I had like a figurine thing to get signed. That's what the main thing. And she basically just went, and I'll give you this as well, literally for free. And she just got like a print of Applejack and Rainbow Dash, and she signed that just to give us for free as an apology for the wait, which was even more of a nice act on her part.
Yeah.
But
So, you know, just a woman with a true heart of gold. She shows the fans how much she loves them. She wants to know, and you know, I know that she engaged with each person, you know, for longer than I think was the allocated time. But you know, that's her. That's Ashley. She wants to give back to her fans. She wants to show them her appreciation.
Thing is as well, yeah. I mean, AJ Bridal, she didn't have the biggest of queues compared to Ashley. Even though she did have a lot of people going to a table, I'm not saying that, but she was equally just as thoughtful as well, because she actually went over her time as well. A couple of times. But
just with Ashley, just wanted to point out when me and John finally got to the table for signing for signatures, fully understood the bloke, one of the Ponykart crew. Obviously, he did basically say to us, you know, there wasn't going to be any you know, custom autographs. It was just going to be basically a squiggle, really, like an autograph and then go, because they were trying to get us through quickly. Bless her, Ashley had basically let us have the time to have a quick chat, and she did, you know, customise it. You know, I've got the stuff signed over there. I thought, you know, when I asked her, you know, did you make it out to me? I thought she wouldn't be able to do it, but she took the time to write down what I asked her she could write down. So, yeah, again, thank you, Ashley. You know, you really went out the way.
She made the day.
Thank you. Yeah, just thanks for being an awesome person.
Yeah, you know, thanks so much. I think I'd say special thanks to Ashley for giving everyone's, you know, so much of her time. You know, a lot more than was originally intended. There's no doubt. But you know, I say, you know, obviously the highlight is, you know, meeting Ashley Ball. But I'd say overall, this UK Ponycon has been the best yet. And you know, the first time that they've completely sold out. And I'll say also just that they've. I'd like to give a very big I'd like to say a very big thank you and well done to everyone for raising over 20 grand for the RAD charity. That's you know, that's a new achievement. Of course, you know, that's 20 grand means, you know, 20 years of UK Ponycon, so that's another nice a sort of an anniversary achievement in ways. But I would, you know, say Ponycon, UK Ponycon 2024, 20-year celebration. It has been an absolute blast, and you know, long may this convention continue. Long may it continue, because it is everything that you know, an MLP fan, whether old or, you know, old generation, or you know, G4 or G5, you know, kid, you know, kid.
Everyone of all
Brony,
ages.
you know, anyone of all ages, you know, whatever age, whatever gender, you know, whatever beliefs. If you're a fan, I can say this is the convention here in the UK to attend. So we've had they've had international people from all over the world have come to attend and experience the atmosphere of UK Ponycon.
There's somebody from Mexico that came, that was in the queue with us earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been, yeah, it is very international, must admit.
Yeah, so all I can say is huge admiration for the staff, for all the crew of Ponycon. Thank you so much, you know, for putting on a great event for us. It's certainly one of the highlights of my year, you know, and I could, as an MLP fan, you know, or as a Brony, you know, I couldn't ask for a better experience. Something just to come to retreat to, and be with other people who have the same interests I do. You're comfortable, you're safe, you can be yourselves. We can, you know, just hang out together like a family unit of, you know, of sorts. But I can say, the best time, you know. I knew that I was going to have a good time, but, you know, each time I've been to UK Ponycon so far, it's exceeded my expectations, been everything I hoped it would be, and more.
Brilliant, yeah. And I couldn't put it any better myself, to be honest. I mean, it's only been my second time in a row coming. Obviously, these guys have been, what, fifth? Is this your fourth or fifth time?
Fifth time.
For them too. But for me, it's only been twice. And last year was a much more of a smoother experience, I thought, when it came to the queues and everything. But yeah, but this year's been, even, you know, this year they had I think they had for the first time ever a sellout, and I just don't think they could deal with the sheer number of people coming through. I think that's generally down to it, so they need to revise things. But on a closing note, it's been a great weekend. It was a fantastic experience to finally meet Ashley Ball. 20% cooler. She's the best pony.
Yeah. Well, I would say that she's, no doubt, she's a 100,000 million% cooler, you know, but, you know.
Rainbow Dash for the win.
Yeah. 20% cooler, you know. Rainbow Dash.
Yeah.
It was like Applejack, Rainbow Dash. Ultimately, you know, Rainbow Dash is certainly my favourite character of the main six, but, you know, so to get to meet Ashley was just an honour. Of course, I enjoyed meeting AJ Bridle as well. She was lovely. You know, she is lovely. She is lovely.
I would have liked to have met AJ, but after the whole issue with Ashley, I ran out of time to even go and see her, to be honest. But no, it's one of them. But it's been a great weekend. Thank you so much to UK Ponycon for a great event again, even though there was hiccups. I don't hold any ill will or anything with what we say. We're just trying to be honest, because end of the day, feedback is feedback and it helps. But yeah, hopefully I will be there next year. I mean, I only came this year because of Ashley Ball, but hopefully Tabitha, Rebecca Shawshett, who knows. But yeah, but I think we're going to call it a night. I think these two, I've got more energy than these two put together, I think, at the minute. I don't think I'm going to be sleeping for at least another 3 hours.
I think yeah, we'll try and get at least full 8 hours before we make our way home tomorrow. I think
yes, it's unfortunately the dreaded going back home, but we're going to end this bit now. Thank you so much for a great weekend, UK Ponycon. It's been great. And obviously thank you again to Ashley for being such a great sport, being such a really great supporter of the fans. Thank you for the free autograph print. Yeah, even though it's been a day of just nothing but standing about in a queue for the past 5 hours, and I literally missed everything except for one opening bit in the morning, and that was that. But it's been a good day nonetheless.
It has.
But thank you so long, and hopefully we will be together next year for 2025 Ponycon, and we shall see how things go. But take care, everybody, and till next time.
Yeah, thanks as usual. Thanks for supporting the three of us. You know, we do appreciate it. So you know, we will.
And also,
be back soon.
I will just say very quickly, there was two guys. I don't know if you know the names.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. No, sorry, don't know the names. But a thank you to the two lads that approached me on Saturday and mentioned our YouTube channel, Bronies UK. They both watched it.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you. I appreciated your kind words. Apologies, I don't know your names because I don't think you told me what your names were. But cheers. Appreciate you both for your kindness towards it.
Yeah, well, thank you to anyone that has ever watched us and for their support. I know we've been a bit laxy-daisy with stuff. Hopefully UK Ponycon, and obviously uploading these vlogs and everything will be the start of trying to make some more stuff. Also, there's some interesting stuff in the pipeline to talk about as well.
We'll be back for our official post live stream.
Yeah, we'll try and come together for every week or two for at least the live stream. But obviously there's a special anniversary stuff coming out. Apparently they're meant to be going back to the retro side of things, and apparently there's rumours of G4 potentially coming back. So just see what 2025 brings when it comes to pony news, I guess. Yeah, so if anything interesting does come up, we will definitely be talking about it. But until then, take care. We're going to go now, and see you. If you do come to Ponycon next year and you recognise us, you've seen our videos or the coverage, by all means come and say hello like those two lads did this weekend. Even though I never actually got to speak to them properly, I just waved at them because I was queuing for about 20 minutes again Saturday night for a drink. But it's been a queuing weekend. But yeah, see you soon, people. Bye-bye.
Right, bye.
Peace out, guys.